welcome to my video. Now let's talk about Booktube. Now we are on my Booktube diaries. Let us talk about the book that I've been recently reading on my free time, or the things that I have plenty enough so that I would avoid myself using a phone. So this time, let us end the conversation of speaking Tagalog because I want to develop now my English again. So with that, I am going to share you what else I'm speaking in English. But first things first, hydrate your lips using a lip balm because it is important. Because my lips is actively getting dry again. So I could say it's important for me. But yeah, why am I sharing this to you? Because I've been recently noticed that, well, I guess it is very common to noticing that phone using technology is the most time consumers of your day, and that's been a part of the habit of everyone. Well, I cannot deny the fact that I am one of those type of people or person who's using phone to declutter their time, or just to simply entertain themselves. Well, in fact, it's not really good, especially whatever you consume on your phone is a piece of trash. So I decided to read the books. So here are the books that I've been reading. So I have a technique for me to not get bored whilst reading a book. I've just also heard this kind of technique on the movies that I've been watching, which is the Gilmore Girls. Rory, she really loves book because her technique to avoid boredom whilst reading book is to change the book that you've been reading or continue. It's not bad to change if you get bored in this book, and it's pretty normal to get bored because our brain is like seeking for something active the moment they got comfortable with it. Well, that's my brain. If I get too comfortable, or just what I'm doing is repeatedly, constantly repeating, like my brain get melted and it just get bored to the point it will get sleepy. Yeah, I am a number one sleepy person. I cannot deny the fact that I am that person. The moment I got in bed, I would immediately got sleep. And I could say it's a blessing because most of the people cannot sleep. And I am grateful that I am the type of person who could immediately get sleep the moment I rest myself in the bed. The moment I even sit in the bed, I could just immediately sleep. So, let's go back. The conversation is getting far. So yeah, here are the books that I've been currently reading. Except for this is not the book, but I already tell you what is this, but I'll just tell you later. So I've been recently want to absorb a book related to leadership. So which I borrowed through our library, a book about leadership, because I really, really, really want to absorb their knowledge. Because being a leader is becoming a learner. And I just remember it from this book, according to Bo Sanchez. For you to become a leader, you have to constantly learn, resilient, be self-aware, emotional intelligent type of person. So that is why I'm constantly reading, for me to see the scope, the vision of the ideal leader. Because I don't really, no, I see myself, but I don't claim myself as professional level or the ideal level leader. I am still on the type of leader who is on a below level. I'm still on a below level. A type of leader who's just on a aspirant. still on an aspirant level of becoming a leader. So that is why I am developing myself as early as now. Because I will never wait for the perfect moment, but rather I will go for it and step on it. And yeah. And nowadays, I've been challenging myself every time we have a group activity. I always stood up and act as if I am a leader, but not in a narcissist way. I am trying to avoid to be a narcissist. I don't know if somehow I made something that unaware I become a narcissist, but I want to confront myself immediately if I am turning myself into a narcissist leader, because I really hate a narcissist leader. And I experienced a lot on school who are just trying to be a leader because they want the title itself, and they just want the spotlight. And I really hate those kind of leader because they cannot assess, they cannot give or deliberate the task or delegate this task equally, and they cannot give spotlight equally to everyone because they really think that leaders must be the first person who will get the spotlight, but that is a big no-no because you're just being a attention seeker. Okay, that's what I learned. So as much as possible, I don't want to be those kind of leader. So I hope you understand me. I am still on a aspirant level, and I'm so sorry if my hair is like this one because I just got from online class. And yeah. But yeah, wait, let me pause. I'll just collect my thoughts. Okay, first thing, I read this book since last week. I've been reading this book. I haven't finished it yet, but I've learned a lot from this book. The three things that you have to master is be organized person, energizer, analyzer, time management, planning. Yeah, I've learned a lot from this book because the moment you've got the title of leader, you are now the role model. The role model, or the person who will give the example to shine the potential of your team members. It doesn't mean you're a leader, you have to outshine. A leaders must let shine their team members, not to outshine, okay? That is the biggest misconception of all. And of course, you have to be really responsible. Take responsible from it. Okay? Do never, number one rule to become a leader, never procrastinate and never delay everything. Because if there's a mistake, no matter who they are, no matter who member is it, you must be the one who must be the accountable of that mistake, because it means you are lack of reminders to them, or you lack plan or a draft that you gave to them. And I've been recently starting to read this Harvard Business Review on what makes a leader book. So I am just still on this page yet because but I am still on the part where they always highlight to become emotional intelligent person. You should know how to handle stress, and you should know what challenges that you have to face. And whatever risk, you always have to look for the risk that whatever risk that you will take is you can afford to lose wait. Does it mean? Wait lang, I'm just collecting my thoughts. What you can afford to risk is what you can afford to lose as a leader. That's what this book reminds. That whatever you can afford to lose, and whatever you can afford to risk, is whatever you can afford to lose. So, choose your battle wisely. Choose whatever task that you will take as a leader, because no matter how good your plan, no matter how good is your decision, but do you really think that is efficient, realistic, or applicable to your team, to their skills? If not, sorry my loves, it is not good no matter what happens. And lastly, I'm almost done reading this. I am currently on section 4, the patterns, and I've already made a bookmarks on this book because I really love it. It's just a very simple English book. You know what? I don't know what to say to Bo Sanchez, but every single piece of his book is just simple. I don't know. No matter how hater or lover of book you are, you could immediately understand whatever his book you will buy or you will read or whatever, because he make it simple. So let me read this this line from his book. One of the most glaring differences between successful and unsuccessful people is the time frame of their thinking. Unsuccessful people always think short term. They think about today, about this week, perhaps about this month. But successful people always think long term, and the longer their time frame, the more successful they are. Successful people think about the next 5 years, or the next years, the next 10 years, or even the next 20 years. We think heaven. So, do you see the difference? Although this is not about leadership book, but I could sense that this is still could relate to leadership book, because you have to think widely. You have to think open-mindedly. You have to think and imagine whatever plan that you want. If you want to aim a successful teamwork activities on your team, you have to imagine it no matter what, and to think positively on your team. Positively in the sense that it will be realistic, always state in mind, and just set a standard that you really think it is applicable to everyone. It doesn't mean you want it, not everyone would like it, because they have their own expectation and capabilities. So with that, I feel like I'm just repeating whatever I'm saying, because I'm kind of sleepy right now. But I said to myself I want to make video before I end this day, because I don't know if I'm productive today. I don't know if I'm truly productive. But you know what? I'm just trying to learn more. And my new vision in life and goal as a student, as a college student, is to read every single book on our library as much as I can. I want to read new books every week and to finish new books every week as well. So that's my I set a realistic goal that will immediately, not, I don't know, immediately. I know it's a delayed gratification, but it's for long term. It's not instant gratification. So that's it, guys. I don't know what's the sense or the purpose of this video, but I hope you got to pick up a new lesson or topic. By the way, this notebook is, if I haven't shared to you, but this notebook serve as my keynotes to the books that I've read. Every single book that I read, not every single, my bad, it's a mistake, but the lines in the book that I love, I would immediately write in this notebook. For example, buy yourself the damn flowers. I wrote down the line that I love it. So if I want to read it again, I just make my life faster. I make instant. So I don't have to dig deeper or just flip the book. I'll just write it down here to remind myself. So yeah, you know what I mean? Think smarter, not harder. I don't know what I mean. So yeah, good night, guys. Sorry if I am kind of sleepy, because I am really sleepy now. I don't know what time is it already, but do I have a watch here? Do I have a phone? I don't have a phone, but I have a wristwatch here. This is not mine. It's already 9:32, and by the way, help me pray for tomorrow's weather to not rain again, because I want to run. So na mag-jogging. It's 9:32 already. If it's already 10 o'clock, I have to sleep. And by the way, today it's so hot. It is hot as well. That's it, guys. Papo! Stay hydrated, stay healthy, and drink a lot of water, vegetables, banana, apples, kangkong. Sarap yung kangkong is delicious. Kangkong. That's it. Bye!